So this is a hair and makeup tester done at Duver Bridal with me, Stephanie from Aspect. So to start, I'm going to do the hair, and at the moment she's having loose curls, so we just wrap it around the wand, and you want to hold it for about 10 to 15 seconds to make sure each curl sets properly. And I always spray it with hairspray first to give it a bit of slack. So make sure you're parting the hair to get enough pieces, and then you want to wrap it round so that nothing ties together. So then I'm going to pin it into place. She's having it on one side, so you want to make sure your grips are crossing when you grip it into place and make sure it's nice and tight. But I just push the hair over and then grip it tightly. And then a fringe is going to keep falling, so I'm just going to back comb it to give it lots of volume and make sure it's not flat to the head. So just back comb it and then brush over the hair. So I always start with the eyes first when I do the makeup. It's to stop any powder dropping on your skin. If it drops on your skin, you'll be able to see it, especially with cameras and the photography. So at the moment I'm just putting a primer on her eyelid, and that will get rid of any dark circles or bags that she has on her eyes or under her eyes. So with the eyes, you always want to start off with a lighter colour. So you can see I'm starting off with the white, and I'm going to put that in the centre of her eyes. That will brighten her eye when she opens them. And you want to use the same brush for all the colours, but you just want to blend them all together. So I'm using a lighter white and then gold, and then I'm going to use a brown. And I always use the same brush. It helps to blend the colours together. So with the brown, you want to make sure it's really blended, otherwise you'll end up with a harsh line under a brown one. So you can see I'm just buffing it away to make sure it goes smoother. And then that is just a little highlighter that I'm putting on. It just emphasises the brown bone. So with your foundation, you want to put it on your forehead, down your nose and around your cheeks first, and you want to let it settle in. You can see I put it on before blending it because you want it to dry on your skin first. So I leave it for a good couple of seconds before I start blending it all together. I've also used a primer, but I just mix them together on my hand and pop it on her face together. So that's why I put it on and then buff later. And you want to make sure you're always going in circular motions when you're putting your foundation on, otherwise you'll end up with loads of lines all over your face. So that's why you can see that I'm doing it quick and not slowly, so you end up with loads of lines. So with the bronzer, you just want to put it on the cheekbones, on her forehead and down the centre of her nose. You can see I'm just putting a light layer on and just buffing it in. Less is always more with bronzer. And then this is a peach blusher, so I'm just popping it on her cheeks. As you can see, she's got quite light skin, so you don't want to put a pink on there, it won't look right. So I'm just using a soft peach just to make sure that she's got a little bit of colour on. And then run a bit of colour through her brows, just to give them a bit of definition. So this lady wanted red lips, so you always start off with a red lip liner. It stops any seeping and it holds your lipstick together so it lasts longer. So you always, no matter what lipstick you wear, you always want to wear a lip liner before. It'll hold it together longer. So I'm just going on the outside and then blend it into her lips a little bit. Apply the red lipstick, it's a matte one, so I always use a brush, and you just want to do slow strokes along the lips to make sure everything is covered and no gaps are missing. And then you can apply a glossy one over the top so she gets a nice sheen and it's nice and glossy for her. And then finally I apply a bit of mascara. I just get her to look forward and then do quick brushes just on her lashes just to give them a bit of colour and lift. And that's just to make sure if any eyeshadow has fallen, you're going to brush it off so that it goes away. So the only thing I'm telling her there is that if you want to use pencil eyeliner, she'll have to put it on herself for hygiene reasons. She can get bacteria in her eye if we all use the same one. So the only thing that I don't do is use pencil eyeliner. So I'm just telling her. If you'd like a treatment like this, contact Aspect on www.aspect.me.uk or Dever Bridal with the numbers on the screen.